We have all been warned about the narcissist, the loud, arrogant person who makes everything about them. We've been warned about the sociopath, the cold, calculating individual with zero regard for human emotion. But what if I told you there is a personality type that is far more dangerous than both of them combined? Imagine a predator that doesn't just understand your weaknesses, they actually feel your pain. They know exactly how to comfort you when you're crying, but they are secretly the one pulling the strings to make you break down in the first place. They don't lack empathy, they weaponize it. Ha, welcome to Hidden Brain. Today, we are diving into the darkest corner of human psychology to expose the Dark Empath. This is the most manipulative, destructive, and deeply hidden personality type in modern society. And by the end of this video, you might realize that your closest friend, your partner, or even your favorite coworker is one of them. Here are the 7 signs you are dealing with a dark empath. To understand the dark empath, you first have to understand the difference between feeling and processing. Normal people have what psychologists call affective empathy. When you cry, they feel sad. Dark empaths have abnormally high cognitive empathy. They intellectually understand exactly what you are feeling, but they don't actually feel it themselves. It's like a computer downloading your emotional data. Because of this, the first sign you're dealing with, 1, is weaponized validation. When you first meet them, they will feel like your soulmate. They will listen to your deepest traumas, validate every single one of your insecurities, and make you feel perfectly understood. But they aren't listening to comfort you. They are gathering intelligence. They are mapping out your psychological triggers. They want to know exactly what makes you tick, what makes you insecure, and what you fear the most. Once they have the blueprint to your mind, they lock it away to use against you later. If you get into an argument with a traditional narcissist, they will yell. They will throw a tantrum, deflect blame, and make a massive scene. It's obvious, and it's exhausting. A dark empath does not yell. They don't need to. Instead, they use a tactic I call the surgical guilt trip. Because they know your exact insecurities from the intelligence they gathered, they know exactly which button to press to make you feel like the worst person on earth. Or just, let's say you confront them about something hurtful they did. Instead of getting mad, they will look deeply sad. They might say something in a soft, gentle voice like, "I guess I'm just a burden to you," just like your ex said you always make people feel. Do you see what they did there? They took your valid complaint, completely ignored it, and surgically injected a specific insecurity from your past to paralyze you. Suddenly, you are the one apologizing to them. You leave the conversation completely confused, feeling guilty for even bringing it up. There is a concept on the internet known as Schrodinger's douchebag. This is a person who says something incredibly offensive or cruel, and then decides whether they were just joking based on the reaction of the people around them. Dark empaths are the absolute masters of malicious humor. A dark empath will target your most sensitive flaw. Maybe it's your weight, your financial struggles, or a recent failure. And they will make a cutting joke about it in front of other people. When you get upset, they will immediately switch into their empathetic persona. They'll say, "Whoa, I was just playing around. You know I love you. Why are you being so sensitive?" They use humor as a Trojan horse. It allows them to inflict pain and assert dominance while maintaining complete plausible deniability. If you get mad, you look crazy. You look like the one who can't take a joke. It is a brilliant, entirely undetectable form of psychological abuse. Why is it so hard to leave a dark empath? Why do victims stay for years, even when they know they are being drained? The answer lies in a psychological principle called intermittent reinforcement. Think about a slot machine in Vegas. If you pull the lever and lose every single time, you walk away. If you pull the lever and win every time, the casino goes bankrupt. The addiction comes from the unpredictability. You win just enough to keep you pulling the lever. A dark empath treats your nervous system like a slot machine. They will give you 3 days of pure intoxicating empathy and love. You feel like you're on top of the world. Then, for no logical reason, they go completely cold. They withdraw their affections, leaving you starving for that connection. You will do anything to get the good version of them back. You start bending your boundaries, apologizing for things you didn't do, just to get a hit of that empathy again. You aren't in a relationship, you are in a trauma bond.
A dark empath needs to feel superior, but they cannot look like the bad guy. So if they see you succeeding, getting a promotion, or finding a great new friend group, they will feel deeply threatened. But they won't tell you they are jealous. Instead, they will sabotage you under the disguise of deep, loving concern. Let's say you want to start a new business. A dark empath will say, I am so proud of you for trying this, but are you sure you have the energy for it? You've been so incredibly stressed and burnt out lately, and I just hate seeing you struggle. I don't want you to fail and get depressed again. On the surface, it sounds like love, but beneath the surface, it is pure poison. They are weaponizing their understanding of your mental health history to plant seeds of doubt in your mind. They keep you small, weak, and dependent on them, all while convincing you they are your biggest protector. True empathy is a constant baseline in a healthy person. It doesn't turn off. For the dark empath, empathy is a tool in a toolbox. They take it out when they need to build a trap, and they put it away when the job is done. You will notice something chilling when a dark empath gets what they want from you. The moment they have secured your compliance, your money, your forgiveness, or your submission, the empathy simply vanishes. It's like flipping a light switch. You can physically see the warmth drain from their eyes. The soft voice disappears. The caring posture goes rigid. Because they don't actually feel the empathy, it requires massive amounts of cognitive energy for them to fake it. Once the performance is no longer serving them, they drop the mask. Witnessing this switch is one of the most terrifying experiences in human psychology because it's the exact moment you realize the person you love does not actually exist. The final sign is not about what they do, it is about what your body does. Your brain is incredibly easy to trick. Words can lie, actions can be faked, but your nervous system is thousands of years of evolutionary survival hardware, and it does not lie. When you are around a truly empathetic, good person, your nervous system regulates, your shoulders drop, your breathing slows, you feel safe. But when you are around a dark empath, even when they are saying all the right things and acting perfectly sweet, your body will sound an alarm. You will feel a subtle, unexplainable sense of anxiety in your gut. You will feel drained, exhausted, and constantly on edge. You are experiencing the psychological uncanny valley. Your body recognizes that there is a predator in the room, even if your eyes only see a friend. The dark empath operates in the shadows. They thrive because society teaches us that empathy is always a force for good, but in the wrong hands, it is the ultimate weapon of destruction. Look at your closest circle. Is there someone who knows a little too much about your insecurities? Someone whose love leaves you feeling drained and confused? Tell me your story in the comments below. I read every single one, and remember, just because they understand you doesn't mean they won't destroy you. Stay safe and keep your mind hidden.